Welcome to the City of Bakersfield Planning Commission meeting. This television broadcast is made available through cooperation with the local cable companies, the County of Kern, and the City of Bakersfield. The Planning Commission meets on the first and third Thursdays of each month. You can watch the rebroadcast of this meeting Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. The planning meeting agenda is posted on the city's website at www.bakersfieldcity.us. Presiding over today's meeting, Barbara Lomas.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to call to order the January 4th, 2018 Planning Commission meeting. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Lomas?
Here.
Commissioner Bell?
Here.
Commissioner Cater?
Here.
Commissioner Coleman?
Here.
Commissioner Rudnick? Commissioner Strong? Commissioner Wade?
Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. So the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Well, let's do this. Thank you for attending tonight's Planning Commission meeting. This commission provides an opportunity for public participation in the development process throughout the city of Bakersfield. The Planning Commission considers a wide variety of projects, including subdivision maps, zone changes, general plan amendments, and more. When applications are received, the City Planning Division analyzes the request. Planning staff will present the facts about the project along with their recommendation to the Planning Commission, who will approve the item or make a recommendation as appropriate. Our goal is to carefully consider each project and make a decision that will balance individual rights with public welfare and the general well-being of our community. We are on agenda item number 3, public statements. We'll now receive public statements. This time is reserved for anyone wishing to address the commission on any matter not on the consent calendar public hearing portion of the agenda. If you're here on items 5A through 5F, this is not the time to speak. Does anyone in the audience wish to address the commission? If so, please come forward and state your name. Seeing no one, we'll move on to consent calendar, non-public hearing, agenda item 4. These administrative items typically involved housekeeping or administrative matters that do not require a public hearing. Does any commissioner wish to remove a consent calendar non-public hearing item for separate consideration? No. If not, may I have a motion to adopt staff's recommendation on the consent calendar non-public hearing items? There is a memoranda dated January 3rd from Community Development Director. It's a memo. We'd like to incorporate that. May I have a motion?
Motion to approve minutes with the adjustment.
Thank you, Commissioner Bell. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Commissioner Cater. Gosh, I've had this all day. I can't even tell you how many mistakes I've made today. My name is Barbara Lomas. I do know that. May we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Lomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Bell?
Yes.
Commissioner Cater?
Yes.
Commissioner Coleman?
Yes.
Thank you. We'll move right along to consent calendar, public hearing items, agenda item 5. The next agenda section includes public hearing items that are considered routine or non-controversial. These items have been reviewed by staff and are conditioned in accordance with the requirements of the municipal code. The Community Development Director will read each of the items on the consent calendar to ensure that the public has an understanding of all the items to be considered. If you'd like to speak on an item, please come forward after the items are read and ask that the item be removed for discussion. If no items are removed by a member of the public or a commissioner, the commission will vote on all of the items together in one motion without further comment. Ms. Kitchen.
Thank you, Commissioner Lomas. Thanks to the very hard work of staff behind the scenes with applicants. We have 6 items on the consent agenda tonight, and I'll quickly go through those. Item 5A is an extension of time for vesting tentative map 6515. This proposal would add 3 years of life to the map, and the map was originally approved to build 240 single-family homes on 61 acres located on both sides of Panorama Drive, east of Morning Drive. Item 5B is an extension of time for vesting tentative map 6536. This would add 3 years to a map that was approved for 149 single-family homes on 40 acres located at the southwest corner of Panama Lane and Old River Road. Item 5C is an extension of time for vesting tentative map 6547. This proposal would add 3 additional years to a map that was approved to build 91 single-family homes on 33 acres located at the southeast corner of Highway 184 and Chase Avenue. Item 5D is an extension of time for tentative map 6551. This proposal would add 3 years to the map that was approved to allow for the development of 40 single-family homes on 21 acres located at the southeast corner of South H and Hosking Avenue. Item 5E is an extension of time for vesting tentative parcel map 12251. This proposal allowed for the subdivision of 32 acres into 9 commercial parcels that are zoned C2 PCD with a designated remainder zoned R1, located at the northeast corner of Panama Lane and Old River Road. And finally, item 5F is zone change 16-0365. This is a proposal to change the zoning from A to M1 on 12.34 acres located on the south side of Taft Highway, approximately 500 feet east of Hughes Lane. And that concludes the reading of the consent agenda.
Thank you. At this time, I'll open all of the consent calendar public hearing items. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak on a consent calendar public hearing item as read? Seeing no one, is there a commissioner who wishes to move a consent calendar public hearing item? Seeing no one, at this time, the public hearings on all of the consent calendar public hearing items are closed. May I get a motion to adopt staff's recommendation on the consent calendar public hearing items, incorporating all staff memoranda and revised staff recommendations, if any?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar, consent calendar public hearings 5A through F.
Thank you, Commissioner Coleman. May I have a second? Commissioner Cater.
I'll second.
Commissioner Lomas, before the vote is cast, just a minor correction. Item 5E is actually a new map, not an extension of time. Minor correction.
Thank you. Noted. And I have a motion by Commissioner Coleman and a second by Commissioner Cater. May I have a roll call vote?
Commissioner Lomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Bell,
Yes.
Commissioner Cater,
Yes.
Commissioner Coleman.
Yes.
Thank you. And we will breeze on past item 6, public hearings, because there aren't any this evening, and move on to communications. Ms. Kitchen, any?
Just quickly, I would like to acknowledge city staff from both Community Development, Public Works, and all the other departments that have worked on these items tonight. I know that when things go by quickly like this, it looks really easy. It takes a lot of work to make it look this easy. So thank you to staff.
And thank you to you, too. Agenda item number 8, commissioner comments. Anybody got anything? Nope. Happy New Year, I guess. And so with that, we will say Happy New Year, and we are adjourned. Thank you and good night.